Yes, indeed. Super Eagles captain John Mikel Obi has been picked as one of the 2 overage players in Nigeria's squad for next month's Olympics in Rio. Chippa FC of South Africa goalkeeper Daniel Akpeyi is the other overage player that made coach Samson Siasia's roster. Team captain Azubike Okechukwu, Usman Mohammed, Ogene Karo Etebo, Ndifreke Efyong and Junior Ajay all made the cut. AS Roma's Sadiq Umar, William Troost Ekong and Kingsley Madu are the new faces in the team. The 1996 champions are grouped alongside Japan, Colombia and Sweden. The English Football Association has appointed Sunderland boss Sam Allardyce as their new manager. The 61-year-old has signed an initial 2-year contract and takes up the position immediately following a successful spell retaining Sunderland's status in the English Premier League. Allardyce has been mandated to help England qualify for the next World Cup in Russia in 2018. His first match in charge will be a friendly fixture at Wembley on Thursday, September the 1st. Borussia Dortmund have announced the signing of André Schürrle from VfL Wolfsburg. Schürrle has penned a 5-year deal with Thomas Tuchel's men and joins just a day after the signing of Mario Götze. The World Cup winner has spent the majority of his career in the German Bundesliga, also playing for the likes of Mainz and Bayer Leverkusen. He has 55 caps for the German national team, Die Mannschaft, scoring 20 goals and was part of their Euro 2016 squad. The International Olympics Committee IOC has revealed that 45 athletes failed dope tests after their samples from the 2008 Beijing and 2012 London Olympic Games were reanalyzed. The results are from a second wave of retests and take the total number of athletes who tested positive for prohibited substances to 98. Of the 45 failed tests announced today, 30 were from Beijing, including 23 medalists, and 15 were from London. The IOC stores samples for a decade in order to retest using newer methods or to look for new drugs. And in motorsports, Formula One Championship leader Nico Rosberg has ended months of speculation by signing a new Mercedes contract until the end of 2018. The deal means Rosberg and Lewis Hamilton are set to continue as teammates for at least another 2 seasons. Rosberg joined the Silver Arrows upon their return to the sport in 2010 and even made his debut at the Bahrain Grand Prix, where he placed 5th. He has so far secured 25 poles, won 19 races and finished on the podium 45 times. And that's a wrap on sports news. The news at 10 continues shortly.
About 137 migrants, including 27 women and 2 children, have been rescued some 20 miles off Tripoli's coast. All the migrants held African nationalities and were en route to Europe. The rescue came just hours after the bodies of 21 women and 1 man were found on a rubber dinghy adrift near the Libyan coast after they had set sail for Italy.
An MSF ship patrolling the central Mediterranean came to the rescue of 2 dinghies that were sailing close together and managed to pull 209 people to safety, including 50 children. However, 22 migrants were found dead at the bottom of the first dinghy, lying in a pool of fuel. The risks associated with crossing the Mediterranean to Italy are all well known to the migrants, but they say the risk is worth it.
I came to this country for over 3 months, me and my wife. I pay 800,000 from Nigeria to Italy. That's what I pay. So the reason why I left Nigeria going to Italy is when you have money in Nigeria, even when you try to invest on your own business, the governments, they cannot let you see what you are doing, you know. Things are very expensive in my country, and there is no work. Even when you create your own job on yourself, they will be giving you tasks, and things are so expensive. That's the reason why I take the risk. I know there is a big risk on sea, but I just decided to take the risk. I know the risk is too much.
Italian authorities have reported a jump in the number of migrants who have left Libya this week on overcrowded boats in search of a better life in Europe. Smugglers take advantage of calm seas and hot summer weather. As of Monday, July the 18th, 79,861 migrants had arrived in Italy by sea so far in 2006, compared with 83,119 during the same period last year. According to the International Organization for Migration, almost 3,000 migrants have died or gone missing in the Mediterranean in the first 7 months of this year.
German police now have their hands full as they are engaged in a frantic anti-terror manhunt in the city of Munich after 9 people were killed at an Olympia mall in the northwestern district. Police are investigating whether one of the bodies is that of a perpetrator. Earlier, the attacks were said to be at large, that's the attackers, as some witnesses say they had seen 3 people with guns. However, the police have urged people to avoid public places and public transport has been suspended. To entertainment news now, and here's Mayowa Ogundele.
Many thanks. Here are your trending entertainment stories. Popular Nollywood actor Leonard Mezier, simply known as Leo Mezier, is down with kidney failure. The La Vista actor is reportedly hospitalized in Ikeja after both his kidneys failed and will be requiring a kidney transplant, which he cannot afford. His friends and colleagues have kicked off a campaign to raise the required funds for his treatment. After about 8 years away from the Nigerian film industry, filmmaker Joe Ayinde has returned with a movie titled Amara. The movie, which focuses on the effect of cultural shock that plagues unsuspecting immigrants who would naively believe the grass is greener on the other side, was shot in Lagos and Zurich. The movie blends Nigerian and European casts, including Anthony Monjaro, Ali Nuhu, Von Jegede, alongside Marco Zubaydain and Jennifer Mulin as the title character.
Tell your husband to leave my wife alone. If he knows what's good for him.
What's the problem, Namdi?
If he craves for a Nigerian woman, he should go back to Nigeria and marry one.
Prominent Nigerian bespoke fashion creator Diola Sego has had multiple filming experience as a set designer and has scouted away awards in the line of business. On the movie October 1, she, however, took her experience further with a cameo appearance as the iconic Olufunmilayo Ransom Kuti in the colonial-era thriller. She told Entertainment News about that experience.
It was fantastic. I could do that role again and again because it's good to be able to stand in that position of strength, to be able to show that women do have it and that women should be reckoned with because there's a lot that they can do in society, just as Funmilayo Ransom Kuti did.
5 years after their last collaboration titled Nobody, musical giants Tubaba and M.I. Abaga released a surprise new single titled Babylon. The song was written by Two-Face Idibia and Jude Abaga, as well as produced by M.I. himself.
But I never believed him. He tried to set my eyes upon Babylon.
And that's it on Entertainment. Thank you so much for watching. Let's head back to the main news.
Thanks a lot, Mayowa. And the main news again. Nigeria has deployed another round of 700 officers and soldiers to Liberia for a peacekeeping mission to the once war-torn West African country. The troops received a 4-week special training in preparation for their induction into the United Nations peacekeeping mission in Liberia. And police in Germany have intensified search for the perpetrators of a multiple attack in Munich, which left at least 9 people dead. That's the news at 10 tonight. Thanks so much for staying with us. I'm Ijo Makwinyato. You have a great weekend. Good night.